for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Williams scanning the floor. Rockets with the rebound. Wall. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. There's the drive. And Wall with the slam.
And still possesses that blinding quickness. Wall terrific at reading defenses and angles and just knifing himself inside.
And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Wall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got 6 points. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Steve and Silas had a few minutes before the game. So it sounds like they want to turn Kawhi Leonard into a passer tonight. Coach told his team, we have to make someone else beat us. If that means running 2, even 3 defenders of Kawhi, so be it. See if that strategy leads to multiple stops. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Okeke. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
George.
Paul George.
1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's Wall. Plays it up and banks it in.
Wall with the shot.
He's got 8.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them. And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Wall.
The competitive firewall plays with his admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Williams attacking. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Wall. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by John Wall. Here's Hartenstein. The 3. It's hauled in by Wood. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And they get it. In deep. Leonard drops it in. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Kawhi operating in the painted area. So tough to stop.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside for George. He takes it in.
Paul George.
And he banks in the layup.
Assist goes to
George has got his second basket.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
Los Angeles trails by 5. Left side, Williams. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Wall. And so here is Houston to the middle. Here's Okongwu. Outside, Wall. Driving to the basket.
Throw it down.
And Wall with the slam.
At times, Wall can be so explosive here, playing downhill, and then just sails over the defense for the dunk.
Wade outside. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent.
That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for the Clippers.
On defense, the Clippers. They trail by 7. Garuba's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Powell, that's good.
3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The try by Green.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Green. Following the miss by Chris Dunn.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Rockets?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Here's Porter. No good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Got that bucket in no time at all.
When he's shooting off the catch like this, these are signs of some remarkable improvement in Okoro's game.
And a wide open look for Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Okoro with it. Now Green defending. It's Powell with the drive. Here's Okoro. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Okoro finding a way to get an angle and then get inside.
Another miss by Houston. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
That's the end.
John Wall getting it done for Houston. They kept going to him again and
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Second chance effort. Garuba. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Green deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Garuba.
And can you not love the tenacity of Leonard, one of the best defenders to enter the league in quite some time?
Leonard with the steal. On the wing, George. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He's certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times happen. An easy bucket in the paint.
Assist from
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. And he drives in. Şengün with the rebound.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it. Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Now here's Williams. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And here's George for 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. And finished off by Porter.
This is by Eric Gordon.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Oh,
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
The 3 from George. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Şengün. It's deflected. Going inside. Count it.
Darren Williams.
And it's now only a 1-point Houston lead.
Yeah, and his ability to penetrate and finish at the rim, one of the best qualities that Williams possesses. His quick first step allows him to catch the D flat-footed on his way to the hoop.
Here's Houston now. Porter inside. Over Williams. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we really didn't appreciate a call.
Second
And the
personal
first
foul.
thing you notice about Green,
Team foul.
the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
Good on both. And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
Still refining his shot release,
Kevin Porter.
still working on getting others involved. But we
First
haven't
team
seen
foul.
a 2-guard into the league with this
Checking in
much
for Houston.
potential in quite some time.
Williams attacking. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Leonard inside. Misses from close range.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Wall. He's off on that one. Good D by Williams. Los Angeles trails by 7. Driving inside. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Takes the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. So it's the Rockets now. Leonard with the steal. Williams with the ball. Wade picks him up.
Love the court awareness on that one. Williams demonstrating his outstanding vision by setting up the open man.
Here's Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Paul George.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to, but Paul George still gets it done.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Outside, Wall. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now, here's Okongwu. Got a hand on it.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy, wasn't letting that shot get off.
George. And here is Powell. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Houston. They've led by as much as 10. "15 seconds left in the first half. A shot by Okongwu. No good. Pass to Love. 4 seconds left. Not going to go that time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rockets leading by 3. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Over Williams. Second chance shot. That's tipped. And he gets it back. Over in the corner, Wood sinks the three-pointer. Woods got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that high skill level coupled with the 6'10" frame and Wood looking more and more polished as a catch and shooter. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through. Right there. He finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Line for the Clippers.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And there is some recognition from Darren Williams that at this stage of his career, he's a pick-and-roll player and has no problem coming off the bench.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Wade. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Houston
And the
foul.
foul on Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for
Los
Houston.
Angeles trails by 4. And Williams, here we go. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Pass to Trent. Driving in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Personal foul.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And here's Houston. It's a 1-point game. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Porter. Driving the lane. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Shooting for Houston.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Jr. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside for George. Back to Williams. A 3 from Leonard. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Back to Williams. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Rockets again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 6. It's George on the wing. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half. And they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
And that one, good. Porter's got 11 points.
A great pass from Gordon there, leading to the assist.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
4th team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside, George takes it inside.
Paul George.
That one drops for him. 13 points for George.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here. Now, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Let's get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Get ready for the Dirt Squad. Now into the lineup for the Clippers.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Okoro. Over Green. Powell. That's good. Powell's got his second basket of the game.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
And Green slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Powell. And a miss there on the triple. Houston trails by 5. Here's Garuba. Done
2
covering.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Powell, no one around him. And that one hits back iron. Green inside. Count it.
Basket is good.
Green's got 14.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Norman.
Basket good. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
.130 left to play in the third. And so Houston... Again, turning it over.
Clippers ball.
So for the Rockets.
Checking in for Houston.
Here's Dunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. With the drive. It's stolen by Wall. Here's Okongwu.
Okoro just using physical tools, one of them to block that shot. Now, this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Houston trails by 5. It's Wall with the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Hold on.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Here's Powell. Okeke grabs the miss.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Wade. It's good. This game is all even.
As soon as Wade gets the ball that close to the basket, he's going to take advantage of weak defense and score. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Wall's shot is good.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Out to the right wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the...
It's the fourth quarter.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Clippers leading by 4. Kuzma outside. into the paint. Here's Love. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Love got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. Powell for three. And another three for the Clippers. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
An explosive athlete with length. Wall is a threat when he contests shots. That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Pass to Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Norman.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Houston trails by 6. And stolen by Dunn. Now here's Powell. From downtown, it's hauled in by Wood. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Wall, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Powell down low. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's Powell. The Rockets pull it in. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Okongwu. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside, George. Into the lane.
Houston foul.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on John Wall.
Again, when you go from second to fourth gear, Paul George puts a lot of pressure on the defense that way.
Houston making some changes. And stolen by Darren Williams. For the 3. Drops in the tray. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Pass to George. It's Trent on the wing. Here's Williams. Comes up empty down low. Houston trails by 6. And the wide open shot from Green. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Williams still has that handle. Crosses over, and a talented guard who's effective at getting around the initial defender.
Pass to Garuba. Back to Porter. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. Second team
First
foul.
free throw is good.
Shooting for Houston. Kevin Porter Jr.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Williams double team. And that one's good. Leonard. 14 points for Leonard.
Still something that Darren Williams does very well, playing with the ball and making the right pass.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the shot goes down. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, it's one of those nights for Darren Williams. Has it going offensively. That takes a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Pass to Green. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. And finished off by Porter.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. Şengün with the rebound. Houston trails by 4. Garuba's shot is off. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Leonard. Outside Williams. Here he goes. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the Rockets with possession here. Pass to Garuba. Left side, Porter.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him...
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for the Clippers.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Buries it from outside.
And on the offensive end, Wall has been locked in, pushing out the distractions and just delivering for his team.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. Wall looking for an opening. Puts it up from 12. Good.
For 2. The assist for Wall.
So they foul intentionally.
Houston foul. Chuma Okeke. Third personal foul.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Darren Williams.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. So the Clippers with the win. They seem to relish their role.